Oh, you mother. Right, maybe go up here. Oh God, could it be any more f***ing busy? Okay, here we go. Ready? Go. Here we go. Alright, so big thanks to the guys at the Biker Warehouse. Great little place actually, and so close to Matt Base Camp, so pleased to find that. And I'm absolutely stoked. No problems, no advisories, nothing. She's good to go. So I'm going to get to grips with her a little bit more, and I'm planning on going up to the Cat and Fiddle, as it's an amazing ride. Might be a bit ambitious, and we'll see how we fare, but why not? It's a beautiful day, and I want to take full advantage of this bike and the weather and all of it really. But she feels great. I'm hoping you guys can see me okay on this new mount. It was a bit of a rush to get that set up last night ahead of this ride, so hopefully it's going to work. Oh, I'm super happy with this bike. I'm telling you man, the power of this thing, that's the instant thing I've picked up on it. So much power. Just makes you think what modern day sports bikes are like if this is what a flat 4 feels like that's 30 years old. Scary. But yeah, super chuffed that it's all come together. And 25 quid too, 25 quid! 25 quid for an MOT, bargain. I was pleased about that. What are you doing, sausage? Oh dear. Amazing, amazing. There we go, zeroed off the miles. Hopefully that will work properly for me, and away we go. Oh man, this thing sounds amazing. Oh wow, oh come on, really? Another fucking traffic light? Alright, let's see how she copes with the motorway. Ooh, that's a big pothole. Whoa! Now one of the key things I'm going to have to remember with this bike, which is important, is that it doesn't have ABS, which is a luxury I've had for quite some time, in particular on the GS, obviously because of linked braking. So yeah, be very mindful of that. Okay, forgot there. 5 gears. I was going for a 6th. Oh man, cruise control as well. All these little toys that I'm used to, clearly been spoiled. Yeah, she dips forward loads on the brakes. I think it's the telelever suspension I'm missing as well. You don't realise what an impact that has to braking, and this stance leaning over the bars is very peculiar for me, but I'm loving it. Again, massive grin factor. Oh, she sounds so good. Right, next stop the peaks. See you in a bit. Look at the shadow! Look at the shadow! Oh, this thing flies! Woohoo! Oh, I'm loving this. Way! Slight diversion as the old sat nav is not working, so just need to go and sort that out, and then we'll be back on the road. Oh, it's just brilliant. What a pretty church. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong lane. Wrong lane. Okay, while I'm here I'll sort out the fuel. That was amazing. Saying that a lot, aren't I, in these videos? Sorry, I need to work on a vocab. Look, everything's manual. Okay. Okay, let's fill you up. Because one of the problems I've yet to fix with this is my fuel gauge. Fuel indicator lights not working, as Toby found out in an earlier video, and the last thing I want is to be stranded in the top of the peaks with no fuel. So let's just top her off just to be safe. Okay, cool. Let's go pay for this. You gonna work? No, you're not gonna work. Getting annoyed. We may have fixed the comms issue. Hurrah! Oh my word, she's deafening. Come on. I want to get to the peaks. Oh, it's so comfy on this bike. I'm so happy with it. And you know what? This bike's remarkably comfy on the motorway. It's really surprised me. Oh, there we go, Buxton. I saw a sign for Buxton, which is a good sign. Oh yeah. Wicka wicka wah wah. We didn't come here looking for trouble. We came here to do the Red Dwarf Shuffle. Come on, sausage. Please talk to me, Miss Satnav. Now I'm hoping I'm going to start recognising where I am very soon. I don't think we're that far away, to be honest. Need to stretch my right leg on the bike, as it's a little bit more cramped up compared to the old GS, obviously, because there's acres of room on that thing, and I'm just not used to riding in this position, but it's not too bad. Okay, so I think I know where I am now, which is good, but I'm still going to keep the old Google Maps going and have arguments with her. But yeah, I'm feeling really good on this bike. As I said, my knees are, particularly on my right side, are getting a bit sore and cramped up. But, you know, it's a completely different layout on the bike. I think I'm going left. But in regards to feelings and sensations, in regards to the bike, like I said earlier, it was an immense feeling of pride riding this, knowing all the work that we've done on it, and riding it to the MOT station, and now it's even more so, knowing that it's passed with flying colours. Who knew? I'm so chuffed. Now I've managed to settle down a little bit and out in somewhere a little bit prettier to start vlogging to you guys. Oh, I'm not used to taking it around corners like that. It's like this bike feels classy. That's the best way I could describe it. It feels like a really classy bike. I've read up a lot about this machine and you know, its impact on the market when it came out, and it was very much considered the gentleman sport tourer of its day, and you really get that vibe from it. You know, it's a really classy machine. Even now it feels quite special. I mean, obviously it feels special to me, but I think you feel a little bit special riding it. And I think I'll do a proper, as I've already said a million times, and I apologise, impressions video on the bike with a lot more interesting facts. But I can't understate the impact that this bike had in its day and how significant it was for BMW, because back then it was just pumping out the old Boxer twins, which they had stuck with for quite some time. So this was a very big bold statement and move for them, which, if you look along their history and lineage, is not out of the norm, because a lot of their bikes you know, make a statement along the years for one reason or another. But no, I'll save that for another video if you're interested. But purely from a riding perspective, from jumping off the 2017 GS Adventure onto this, I mean, the stance aside, obviously, because they're very different positions on the motorcycle, as a motorbike it rides great. You know, it really does. The gears feel great, the brakes are okay, and the power is incredible. I'm not kidding. You know, it's got some welly, and again, really smooth. I was ploughing along that motorway with lots of wind protection, happy as Larry, enjoying myself, as I am now in these twisties. I am, however, really glad that I rode Keith's K100 at the weekend. We swapped bikes, and he took out my GS, and obviously I rode his K100. I didn't film that because there was a bit of a rush, and just took the opportunity. But really pleased that I did, because that took away a lot of the nerves ahead of riding this, in regards to knowing that I could ride it, because I worry a lot about not being able to get my legs comfortably on the pegs of bikes, because I have really bad knees and hips and what have you. But I won't bore you with that. But it's okay. Yeah, it's alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to do long tours on this bike, but I don't think that was ever the main objective. I mean, that's what I've got the GS for. But I can certainly take it out for fun. I mean, look at me, I've just ridden all the way from Map Team Base Camp, and I'm in the middle of the peaks again. So that's not too bad, is it? I can't be out too long. My mum's over at the moment, and I left her back at Map Team Base Camp, and I'm meant to be hosting. So, but at the same time, I couldn't very well just get this MOT back on the road and bring it back. I needed to take it for a ride and get to know her. Oh, what a great day to be on the bike. Oh, I love that sound. The flat forward just sounds amazing. Or the brick. I love it. And I totally get its nickname now. It really is the flying brick, because she does fly. It's just not, it's not just a clever name. Where are you going, Minnie? Carrying on straight, eh? I'm questioning the route. Even though it's pretty and everything, but I am questioning the route. Just shows how spoiled I've been with all the toys and gizmos I've had in front of me on the GS. I don't even know if I'll be able to mount anything on these bars, like from quad lock. Where could I mount my phone? This is all looking very promising. Oh wow, I can feel a lot of heat coming up from the engine. Again, that's something I read about, that's a trait of the K100. Look how pretty it is up here. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it up here. Penny Lane? I'm going on Penny Lane. So there's a song there somewhere. Oh man, that looks a bit brutal. Let's go! Here we go. I'm going on the roads. Oh no. That may not be ideal for the K100. Come on baby, we can do this. Look how stunning this is. Oh, wow! What a road! Look where I am. How amazing is this? I keep getting glimpses of my shadow there. And I just love the profile of the bike. I think it looks so good. The K100 is interesting, I think. I don't think it's an instantly pretty bike. You know, it's no Ducati 916 or anything like that. But I think it is very handsome. And there are some design cues on there that are just brilliant. And it's very much of its time. And I'm very proud to own it. And I'm really chuffed of all the stuff we've done has really paid off, you know, it's come through for us. When I say us, I mean me, obviously, Toby, Keith, everyone. And I'm at the peaks. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Oh, I love it up here! Let's ease around. Remember about the brakes. Oh, look at it! Oh, so pleased they made it up here. Oh, and let's bank you over. I've got to bring Keith up here with his K100. His one is exactly the same colour as mine. It's just a couple of years older, so that'll be quite cool. Oh, this is just perfect. Look at that. She really doesn't mess around with that power. Loads of torque. I'm really enjoying myself. Really enjoying myself. Oh, it's perfect. As I was rabbiting on in the previous videos about what kit I'm wearing, I thought I'd do the same right now. I'm wearing a lot of my older gear, because I thought why not? And quite fitting with what I'm riding. So my lid is my Arai Access 2. Very pleased with it too. It's one of the most comfiest helmets I've ever owned. It's so good. And I've had it for a little while now. And my jacket is a Frank Thomas leather special. I don't know the make, sorry, the model of the jacket, but it was the very first bit of motorcycle kit I ever purchased, way back when I had my Harley Davidson Iron. Big fan of this jacket, but I haven't worn it for ages. Normally go for my textiles. But again, it just seemed fitting on this. In regards to gloves, as it's so nice, I'm wearing my Alpine Stars Spartan summer gloves. These things are fantastic. If you're looking for a set of summer gloves, look no further. They're dirt cheap, really comfy, really simple, and do the job very well. I've been wearing them for a couple of seasons now, and now everybody in Team Mapped seems to have picked up a pair. So yeah, I recommend it. I know that you could pick them up from Sports Bike Shop for about, I think, 30 quid, around that. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today, just in case you were wondering. And the cabin fiddle is just around the corner! Huzzah! And I'm going to stop up there, as planned, and take in the view. And also call my mum, because she'll be just worried about me. Look at it. Look at it! Stunning! There it is, Cat and Fiddle. Such a shame that place isn't open. If I was rich, I'd totally buy it. And there we are, all on top of the peaks. Superb. Not looking too bad. Okay, so there we are. The peaks. The Cat and Fiddle. Mission accomplished. Absolutely love it up here. Look at it. Stunning. What I got here on this Project Flying Brick. I'm so happy with it. Look how shiny it is. That is a year's worth of polishing right there. Nothing else to do. But lots and lots of polishing, and it's come up really well, even if I do say so myself. Telling you, any discerning biker needs to get their butts up here if you haven't already done so. It is worth it. This road right here, it's just worth the ticket of admission alone, even though it's an average of 50. It's worth it. Right, I'm off home. And away we go. Oh, these views never get old. Never get old. So, that pretty much brings this series to an end. The Project Flying Brick series as it stands right now. The bike's MOT'd. I've officially had it for a year, pretty much to the day, and I'm riding it. So I'm going to bring this series to an end now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Those who can't get my words out. Those who have decided to watch it, I hope you've enjoyed it, because I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm particularly proud of what I managed to do with the belly pan, because I think it looks really good, and I'm going to spend the summer enjoying the bike. There are a few still additional things that I still want to do. It's like caretaking almost, and I will add, tie it on to the series, I guess, but as and when I do it. So these things include replacing the rear view mirror housings, because they're all scuffed up and I just can't seem to find any replacements for those, and that's the kind of thing that I kind of need to get a replacement for in the right colour, because I don't fancy sanding those down and respraying and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's something I'm keeping an eye out for. And in addition to that, I want to do some work on the side stand and the centre stand, because they're all rusted up, and it just it kind of bugs me. So that's something I'm feel comfortable about doing myself. But if I can find a replacement, I will probably take that option. And lastly, there's just a bunch of bolts that again are rusted over a bit, and I'm going to look at replacing those. Other than that though, she's golden. She looks really good, and I'm really pleased. Look at that. Really pleased with her. I would not hesitate or be embarrassed about bringing this to any meet. Oh, look at you, what a dick. That was a real smart move. Oh, honestly. Where did that get you? Anyway, and the only other concern is my front tyre, because I think that needs replacing. But that again, that falls in maintenance. But I really genuinely welcome your feedback on the bike, how it looks, what I've missed, what you would do, what I haven't done, so on and so forth. As this is the first project that I've begun and seen through to the end, and now I'm riding. Although we did do the Nighthawk a few years ago, I was just not able to ride that bike due to the aforementioned issues with my knees. So that bike very much fell to Toby to ride, which he did. And of course that's now with my friend Chris, who owns that bike, and he uses it every day as a commuter, which is fantastic. So yeah, chuffed a bit that this is something that I've seen from beginning to end. And it was cheap, man. You can get these things if you shop around really cheap. Back in February last year, I bought this for I'll get there in the end, folks, I will, for £1,200. That's how much this bike cost me, £1,200. And I think it's a lot of bike for the buck, and a little bit unusual as well, like we've already covered. You don't see these on every street corner, and I've probably put in about, I don't know, £600 with parts and yeah, all in all over the last year. I've actually documented it all on our website, which feel free to check out. I'll put the link below. But yeah, it's pretty much come to a total with everything done on the bike around 1,800 quid, and I think that's really good. And that work that you've done yourself just adds value to the bike, as in personal value. It makes it feel that much more special. So I'm chuffed a bit. Loving the sound of this Harley in front of me, it's great. Now my only real concern right now, even though in the glorious weather on this amazing bike, is to get home without getting lost. Because my battery is running dangerously low on my phone, and I'm relying on Google Maps, and I've got a feeling she's gonna give up on me real soon. So I'm gonna have to rely, wait for the big gasp, on signs. Terrifying stuff, huh? Nice hog. Anyway, I think with that, as I'm coming into Buxton, I'll wrap this video up. hope you've enjoyed the footage. It was a real spur of the moment ride. I was booked this thing in for a MOT yesterday and then realised I'm going to have to ride it. And I thought I'd bring you along for the trip. But there it is. Project Flying Brick done. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. Also give us a thumbs up, as that really helps. And we'll be back real soon. So as always, ride safe, and we'll be back real soon. Bye bye.